Discussed online today is the return of Bond. That's James Bond. And there it is. The new movie, hitherto known as Bond 22, is called Quantum of Solace. Has it left fans of the secret agent shaken or stirred? The man himself is convinced.
Comes from the idea that in a relationship, if you don't have a quantum of solace left in your relationship, then give up. And for me, it's very where the Bond is left at the end of the last movie. His heart's been broken, and he doesn't have that quantum of solace. He doesn't have that sort of, for want of a better word, closure on what happened in his life, and he needs to find out. But what is great about it is it also applies to something very, very important in the plot. So I'm very, I'm up with it.
The man who's really into this story, Graham Rye, editor and publisher of the online Bond site 007magazine.co.uk. This is what your front page looks like right now, Graham.
Yeah.
There it is. There's your banner. What do you make of this? Did you know about it already?
Well, I kind of had an inkling that it was going to be this title because it seemed to be able to carry on so well from what happened at the end of Casino Royale. And really, of all the Fleming titles that were left, this I thought was the best one. It
is a Fleming title, isn't it? Just tell us what it is.
Well, Quantum of Solace is a short story. It's the third story in a group of 5 stories published in 1960 under the title of For Your Eyes Only. You'll find it on page 84. And I would suggest that people do read it because it's a very good piece of Fleming. It's very different from a lot of what he wrote before. It's not an action-packed story, but what it means in the short story is going to be entirely different to what it means in the movie. Which
I bet.
Yeah.
They'll put lots of action in it. Yeah. I'd have thought so. Mixed opinion online to this particular site's multiple posts from hardcore James Bond fans saying that they absolutely love the new title. If I scroll through a few of them here, I really think it's going to be a good idea. But it really won't make a difference when it comes to sales at the box office, really, because people are going to see Bond if they want to see Bond, wouldn't they? OK? And on the other side of the coin here, let me just show you this particular forum here, which is not sure of all these various titles. Casino Royale, though they remark, was remarkable. I cannot wait until I am feeling 12 again, and makes it a very particular point. Yeah. One small thing, Graham, which you may, I don't know, have a take on here. Yeah. Quantum of Solace, how on earth is any rock, pop, ballad singer going to make that rhyme with anything, to make a big title song?
Well, I must admit they're going to have their work cut out. But, on Her Majesty's Secret Service in 1969, that was quite a mouthful, and they decided to go with an instrumental version, which was a really great John Barry theme. So they may well do the same thing this time.
There is an echo in Harry Potter and the Quantum of Solace, I suppose. It reminds them of a new book that sounds a little, if it ought to be, Potter-esque. But that's a misnomer, as you say. It's rooted in Fleming.
It is a misnomer because a lot of people don't really know enough about. I don't think they know enough about Fleming's writings. And this year being the centenary year of Ian Fleming, which is being celebrated for with various things happening this year, is the best time, I think, to discover Fleming and start reading the novels because they are wonderfully written. They're great, concise stories, and again one of those series of books I think that should be on a national curriculum because they really are very good.
Well, and what have you heard from, I mean, the filming is underway, isn't it? Have you heard good things, or what rumours have you been picking up from Pinewood and elsewhere?
Well, I think that it's going to be another action-packed movie, and there's going to be probably more action in this one because they had to ease Daniel Craig into it, and I think he acquitted himself so well in that first movie that he completely shut down any criticisms of anybody, that anybody had before it even, been in a movie, and I think it's going to be another great film, and I can't wait. I mean, it's frustrating enough for me at the end of the movie in 2006 to know I was going to have to wait another 2 years to see what happened.
Thank you very much indeed for being with us tonight. Look forward to talking to you again. The